Good morning. Welcome back to Show and Tell with BTL. I'm still Will.
And I'm Andrew. Good morning.
6 o'clock in the morning is so early sometimes.
I'm so glad you brought that up. I have to tell you, in order to play hard, you got to work hard. So I hope you're tired.
I don't really play hard though. I don't really play.
Sounds like you got a personal problem to me.
It is a personal problem. I mean,
work-life balance, man.
yes.
And of course, I'm the one who makes you work so hard, don't I? I just.
No, I didn't say that in the least.
Oh, okay, good. Are you excited?
That it's April?
That we have
That
a
it's
season
spring?
announced.
Oh, yes.
Jeez Louise.
And we've had a very popular reaction to our new season thus far.
I know. I think, you know what I think? I think we're going to be just like Nashville, and we're going to go sell out with total season tickets, and we'll have to go single ticket on sale for anything. How about that? Bam.
You know that's not really how it happens in Nashville, right? They may say that, but that's not really how it happens.
All right, so what are you most excited about in this new lineup?
That's what I was going to ask you. Out of the 6 that we have, tell us the 6 that we have.
All right, so we open with Tina. The Tina. Don't you. I hit back.
I wasn't hitting you. It's to slap her around the world, man.
Okay. Okay, so
We're
that.
rolling on the river.
So then are you going to play Ike?
No. Nope.
Okay, and then next we have, at the beginning of the year, we have Clue coming, which we both saw, and.
Love it.
Ha-ha!
It
Yes,
may
yes,
be
yes.
my new favorite.
Okay, great, great. So who are you going to play in Clue? Or who'd you like to play?
Professor Plum.
Okay, that's good, good, good. And then, of course,
Actually,
No.
Miss Scarlet.
you do know that you will make the ugliest woman in the world, right?
I do.
Okay, just making sure you know.
I'm good with that.
Okay. I mean, have you ever been in drag?
Well, I was in the Nutcracker thing.
You were.
Was it the Nutcracker? Yeah.
It wasn't pretty.
Oh, no, it was not pretty.
not pretty enough.
No, and when someone comes at you to do your, whatever these things are, I was, that,
Eyelashes?
I was out.
Did you
at
get
that.
poked in the eye? Okay, let's see.
No, but it was very terrifying. I do not understand how women do that every day.
Yeah. I don't understand how they poke themselves in the eye with the eyeliner pencil, while they're driving. Can you imagine? All of a sudden you got to stop. You're like, ugh. What happened? I poked my eye out. How? I was driving, putting on makeup.
So remember, I was a police officer. That was a very common.
I'm so sorry for you. Yes.
So after Clue,
And after Clue, we have a full week run of Six, the musical. Ooh, you could be Henry VIII.
I could.
Yes. He doesn't appear in the show.
That's even better. But, you know, you have the 6 ex-wives of Henry VIII telling you their life and death stories.
Absolutely. And what I love most about that show and the way it's done, first off, I mean, 90 minutes, you're in, you're out, and you're on the road, right? But I love the fact that they take this history of King Henry VIII and his wives and basically turn it into an Ariana Grande concert. You know, it's just like pop, 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 bing, bang, boom. I mean, it's just great fun.
And I will tell you, 6 and Clue both use this 90-minute, no intermission,
Yes.
get you in, get you out, and never stop the adrenaline. It's a fantastic formula that we saw with Jesus Christ Superstar this
Yes.
past season, and it's fantastic.
And then next, right after 6, we have Mamma Mia, here we go again. Anybody else want to sing it with me? Come on, sing along. My, how can I resist you? See,
It's great having a live audience, isn't
I
it?
know. I love live studio audiences. Except, you know what's funny though? I feel like they're like grandpa now because I haven't been in their shoes like in 40 years. I mean, most of these guys are like 15, 16, 17. I'm like years old. It's like, oh, this is depressing.
But believe it or not, I do not know one song from Mamma Mia, and I've seen the show.
And you don't know any music of ABBA? No. Boy, what a difference. We both have roots in Gunnersville, Alabama, and look how yours is and look how mine is.
And
There
so
you go.
after Mamma Mia,
Yes, we've got a full week run of the new Peter Pan.
well, you know, Peter Pan's been touring Broadway for 70 plus years.
Right.
And you know, one of the things flying is very instrumental, but flying with the new video boards is astounding.
I saw that firstly, and yes. Oh, I love it. I mean, I will tell you, of course, they still use the cables and everything to make Peter Pan fly, which is awesome, right? But then you add all that movement and that fast motion of everything with all those video screens, and you're just like, whoosh. It's almost like a amusement ride. You like feel it. You're like, ugh.
I'll tell you, when I saw King Kong on Broadway, King Kong the puppet and the video boards were amazing. I mean, you got the sense that King Kong was running 100 miles per hour through the jungle.
Nice.
The rest of the show, but King Kong and the video boards were awesome. And speaking of video boards, what's next?
We're welcoming back Huntsville's favorite, Les Miserables, for a full week in May of 2025. You know, and I don't, why is it that Les Miserables, I mean, of course, Kip is back with us now, and of course, you know, he's going to be out in the street in full costume every day, just be like, get your tickets.
He does that every day.
He does that every day, I know.
But, you know, Les Mis was the first show that we really got to experience immersive video boards.
And you know, and if you'll remember, the last time it was here, it's still our highest grossing show ever. So.
But, you know, the video boards are so cool because it really, you know, they were renowned for the turntable.
Right.
Then they came back with these awesome video boards, of which they did the original artwork of Victor Hugo.
Exactly, and I love the way that they show the underground of Paris, especially.
Oh,
Yes.
and the pulling the boat ashore scene. Oh, it was fantastic. So, anyways,
So this is why we call it what? We call it stellar. Do you like that? Stellar. One more time. Stellar.
for those that don't know, since I was a small child, I've been very averse to the word stellar.
I thought you strive to be stellar. Oh no, that's Stella. Do you want to be? You want to be
Stella?
Exactly. There we go. I set you up. Okay, so what's going on in today's show?
So we have students from James Clemmons High School who are doing Cyrano de Bergerac.
And we have 3 Cyranos.
I know. How do you fit 3 Cyranos onto one stage?
I think they're a musical group. I think they're called the 3 Cyranos. I think they're like the Partridge Family or something. They're like da 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 da.
You know, I've never seen an episode
Will you
of
be
Partridge
singing for us
Family.
too?
Sure.
Oh, are those the 3 Cyranos?
They're literally waiting to come on the set right now. They're like, it's our time.
They're about to like push us off.
I mean, you see that giant hook over there? They're going to yank us off.
And then after that, we've got Sparkman, who's doing Once on This Island.
She's going to put me in their big pot and cook me.
Please, please. So we need to cut to a break because Bearded Kevin is telling us we need to.
Yes.
And we will see you guys in just a few minutes with the 3 Cyranos.
See you later.
Pretty Woman, May 10th through 12th. Get tickets at BroadwayTheaterLeague.org.
The Deep Comics and Games has the largest selection of comics, board games, and toys in North Alabama. All your favorite games such as Ticket to Ride, Munchkin, and Catan. Trading card games such as Magic, The Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon. Miniature games, Warhammer, Star Wars, Flames of War, and all the supplies you need to get them ready for play. Selling your collection, The Deep is always buying and will give you the most cash for your stash. The Deep Comics and Games, 2310 South Memorial Parkway, just south of Office Depot.
We've been rocking the Tennessee Valley for over 20 years. Rockin' 95.1 with Jimbo and Cassio in the morning, Shay Fox in the afternoon, Jack Spade at night, and Johnny Mays rocking your weekends. Huntsville's rock station is Rockin' 95.1.
From the big screen to the Broadway stage, Pretty Woman the musical.
Pretty Woman, May 10th through 12th. Get tickets at BroadwayTheaterLeague.org.
Welcome back to Show and Tell with BTL. I'm still Will, he's still Andrew, and now we have the 3
rude. Cut me off
Cyranos.
already. You did.
I wanted to-
apologize.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I wanted to introduce the 3 Cyranos. It's not something you get to say every day. It kind of
they're
rolls
not a
right off your
musical act.
tongue.
They're not.
You're not a musical act?
Oh,
That's
wow.
disappointing.
Okay.
I mean, he is. He has a band.
Okay.
Not with them, though.
I'm gonna call. I believe you because I don't think any of your noses are big enough to be Cyrano.
No.
So you had to put fake noses on, right?
We have to use prosthetic noses. That just,
Okay. Is his big enough to be Cyrano?
My nose?
I would say it probably goes out about that.
Oh, yes.
Not even-
Is it like Pinocchio or it just grows?
So,
I wish.
since we've already gotten started,
Yes.
let them all introduce themselves and tell them, the people out there, what Cyrano is actually about, because
He
a lot
wants
of people may
structure
not
today.
know.
He wants structure.
Yeah, so
But when he does it, yeah.
Cyrano, it's a play, it kind of follows the life of the main character Cyrano. So Cyrano's in love with the main female named Roxanne, but the thing is, he's in love with her, but she doesn't love him back because he's
ugly.
He's ugly. He has a big old
He's
nose.
deemed ugly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How rude! That's just not nice.
On the outside.
Yeah, so so Roxanne and the other main character named Christian, they fall in love at like first sight. Christian's like Prince, he's like beautiful, right? And they fall in love at first sight. And of course Cyrano's jealous and he kind of has to deal with his insecurities he has because of it. And so what happens is they end up teaming up. So Christian can't really talk to her because he's
kind of stupid a little bit.
So he can't really talk to her, and then Cyrano is ugly, but he can talk to her. So they kind of team up together and like combine into a group where they come together, and then that's how they, that's how they
approach Roxanne.
It's the earliest version of catfishing?
Cyrano.
So I'm seeing 3 Cyranos. Explain that, please.
So the play was originally written in France, I think in the 1800s. I might be wrong about that. But it was 5 acts, 5 almost full-length acts. So it was really long. And so when we got the
you had to pack a lunch.
Basically. When we got the script, we had to cut down the acts and then also combine them. So we've cut it down to 2 acts, and we have 5 scenes, is what we call them. So each original act is now one of our scenes. And so Lorelei is Cyrano 4.
I'm Cyrano 1.
Cyrano 1.
She's
Scene
the
1.
head lead Cyrano.
lead.
Yeah,
I got that.
exactly.
Yes, as soon as she walked in, I was like, she's in charge.
Guess who drove here? It was me.
She drove here, yeah. And I play Cyrano for scenes 2 and 3, and Micah plays
and I'm Cyrano 4 and 5.
That's my bad. Were you saying she's Cyrano 4, Act 1?
Yes.
Oh, my bad.
But it's, even though it seems like we have 2 acts each and she only has 1, Act 1 or Scene 1 is a bit chunkier, and it's that main entrance scene, and it takes place in the theater, and it's Cyrano's first moment in the play. That's when he's introduced. That's when he kind of makes his claim, and we thought Lorelei was the best option to express that first glimpse of the character.
So, in the end, does Cyrano get Roxanne?
You have to come to
Yeah, I
find
don't know.
out.
That's a spoiler.
We'll have to find out.
Cliffhanger.
So Christian and Cyrano, like Micah was saying, they end up teaming up, and because Cyrano is like this, he's this poet, he's a musician, he's a craftsman, he's a swordsman, he's like everything that a person would want to be, but no one thinks that he's attractive. People don't like him in that way. But Christian is kind of the opposite. He's this beautiful guy, and he has a line where he says he wishes he could express his eloquence, and Cyrano says he wishes he could be a pretty little musketeer. And so they end up working together, and Cyrano writes these letters to Roxanne, and Christian signs off on them. So Roxanne thinks that it's Christian's words, even though it's Cyrano's. So he's able to express his love for Roxanne through Christian.
So I'm sorry, but I got to ask: is your theme song for the show Roxanne?
I wish it was.
Yes.
I wish it was.
So I have to chime in because Roxanne with Steve Martin is actually one of my favorite movies. So when I saw you were doing Cyrano de Bergerac, I was like,
And they're using, I think in some of the social media, you're using some things from the movie, aren't you?
Yeah.
Which, I mean, what a great way to help the community and the audience connect with the story, especially if it's a movie they know and love.
but a lot of their audience has never even heard of Roxanne because it was 30 years ago.
Okay, you just made me old again. Thank you very much. Next.
So it's not often we get 3 different people playing the same character. So how does it feel?
It's really interesting, actually. We've worked together a lot. The big thing about having 3 different people playing the same character is that we have to work together to characterize Cyrano a lot. But it's really fun because we definitely all do it similarly, but we make sure that, as the play goes on, he's different because that's just life happens to him. But overall, it seems like it would be more complicated, and it can be, but it's mostly, I think it's easier also because we're friends.
It actually seems like a great team building exercise.
Well, I was going to ask, does it ever get competitive? I mean, it's like, or I could do it better,
I think people were worried about competition during the audition process because not only is Cyrano played by multiple actors, but Christian and Roxanne are as well.
Yes.
So in our Act 1 of the show, which is scenes 1, 2, and 3, we have one person playing Christian, one person playing Roxanne. And then in the second act of the show, which is scenes 4 and 5, we have different people playing Cyrano. I mean, Christian and Roxanne, and Cyrano, I guess.
So will the audience get on to that easily if they come to see the show?
I think so.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be too difficult. They're gonna have similar costuming, and then of course, you're supposed to introduce your character when you come on the stage. There's certain ways to introduce a character, so stuff like that is how we're gonna make it so it's not confusing.
Okay. Well, we have to wrap up now.
I know, but they haven't said when is
That's
the
what I was
show,
going to say. That's what I was going to ask.
The website.
We have to wrap up. But
etc.
where can people see the show? When is it? And how do they get tickets?
All right. So the show, it's April 18th, 19th, and 20th. We have they're all at 7, and then we have a performance also on the 20th at 2 o'clock. You can find the tickets online at GoFan. You can go to James Clemmons on GoFan. They're also in our bios on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
Cool.
Okay. And before we go, is there anything you guys want? Cyrano wants to say to the world. What does Cyrano say to Roxanne as he's leaving?
As he's leaving, well,
I would say probably farewell.
he does say farewell. quite a bit.
Okay.
Farewell.
With that, farewell, and we will see you guys in just a few minutes as we visit an island.
The brand new Broadway season, Stellar, presented by Broadway Theater League and Oasis Inc. welcomes Tina, the Tina Turner Musical, Clue, live on stage, Mamma Mia, the hit Broadway musical Peter Pan, Les Miserables, and Six, the musical.
We're 6.
Visit BroadwayTheaterLeague.org.
Star 99.1 makes it easy to listen, win, and start your day with the early morning crew with Kevin and Miss Josie. Search WAHR Star 99.1 and download our free app to listen. The early morning crew with Kevin and Miss Josie. Weekdays 5 to 9 on Star 99.1.
Welcome back to Show and Tell with BTL and my precious right here.
I'm sorry, I'm terrified. No, hear me out. I have these nightmares, and that thing's in it. I mean, it's like coming to drag me to wherever it's going to take me, and I'm just like, oh dear.
So we went from Cyrano de Bergerac to
Once on This Island.
Once on This Island, which is an incredible show.
And you're still going to put me in the pot and cook me, right?
Oh, of course.
I got plenty of fat on me, so I'll be nice and tender.
I got the herbs and spices.
There were promises made.
So, as we get started, introduce yourselves and tell us who you play in the show.
I'm MJ Turner. I play Papa Gay, the sly demon of death.
And I'm Emily Ball. I play Asaka, Mother of the Earth.
Wow, that's pretty monumental there.
Oh yeah.
Is it easy for you to be
Demon
evil?
of Death.
Oh, always. I just, it's really method for me. I believe it's really infected my everyday.
Do tell. What nasty little things have you created today?
Yes, it's wonderful. I love this character so much. She's so amazing. She's so huge and out there, and so are all the gods. I think all 4 of them.
We have to be.
Yeah.
So,
for those who don't know, I'm sorry, tell us about the story and what goes on Once on This Island.
Well, Once on This Island is really a beautiful show. It's kind of Romeo-Juliet-esque. A poor girl falls in love with a rich man, and the gods get involved in the relationship, and they kind of wager on how it will turn out.
Stop. He likes putting big things on his head.
I'm listening to you, though. Continue.
The gods place a wager on how the relationship will work out, and the ending is really emotional, and it hits home.
Okay. So, Once on This Island is a great story, but it's relatively obscure. How did y'all come about deciding to do this season?
Well, we had a complication with our show that we were
Yes.
going to do, so we couldn't do it anymore. But Carlton, I think just going back and watching the show, he knew that that's what he really wanted us to do, and I think he saw a lot of us in these roles, and he loves the show, and he wanted to do something he's never done before. Carlton's directed hundreds and hundreds of shows, and he's never done What's on This Island before.
So I've got to ask, you've got a prop here. Is this yours?
Oh, yes.
Okay, what do you do with that? I mean,
This
it's
is
a
my
fan.
wonderful fan.
Oh.
It's got mangoes on it. It's her favorite. Asaka loves mangoes.
Do you like hit people with it?
I do get to hit someone with it. I go.
My health insurance runs short this month.
It's all right. You can't see me. I'm not there.
So, what is your favorite part about being in the show?
Oh my goodness.
Besides being evil, because we got that.
Oh, always.
Naturally evil. She said it.
I think I like the music.
The music is like
it's gorgeous.
We're both section leaders.
Yeah.
So
Soprano,
being able
alto.
to teach the music is
It's just like learning it and getting to like. I love the composers. They made some other really amazing stuff. They made Ragtime. They made Seussical.
Oh, yeah.
I love Seussical.
I love Seussical also.
So it was so fun to be able to just learn this music and everything. And it's
we
a sung.
spent so
it's
much time on it.
So much time. It's a sung through show, so it's the whole time, and it's so great.
So, as an audience member, if I come out and see the show, what can I expect to see?
Oh my goodness, it is a show that will make you cry.
Oh yeah.
But it's also a lot of fun. Woo! It's a lot of fun
He's
at
rehearsing.
times. It's a roller coaster. It has these fantastical characters, but a really strong, grounded, emotional core. And I think it's universal. It's something that everyone can relate to, and it's super great.
So all about the details. When is the show? How do people get tickets?
So tickets are on S2 Pass, which is an app that you can download on your phone, or if you are on browser, you can go to the website sparkmantheater.com, and you can get tickets through there. Tickets are not sold at the door, unfortunately, so you will have to buy them in advance. So yeah.
Can they buy them on the app when they get there? If they...
We have horrible service, famously. Sparkman is not a great place to go if you want Wi-Fi. So
I drive by it every day.
Yep.
So just out of curiosity, once you put me in the pot, what type of seasonings will you be adding
don't
so it
you
tastes
worry.
good?
Cumin,
Dried mangoes. Dried mangoes.
dried mangoes, a little bit of paprika. I like spice.
So I'll be tasty.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
delicious.
So, when is the show?
We open on Friday, and it is April 5th through April 14th, 2 weekends.
Okay.
Awesome. Wonderful, wonderful. Well, thank you all for coming on. Great. So, can I do this real quick?
Sure.
I mean, I know MJ's got one. What's your favorite Broadway musical?
Oh my goodness. I have 3. Mamma Mia. I love Mamma Mia with all my soul. It was
We'll bring you this coming season.
I know. I'm so excited. Natasha Pierre and the Great Comet of 1812.
Oh, amazing experience for that
And
show.
then, unpopular opinion. Okay.
Oh.
Bad Cinderella. Andrew Lloyd Webber is. I love that. Andrew. I know you're listening. Call me. I can be your next Bad Cinderella. I need it. It's a dream role of a lifetime.
I'm impressed that you think Andrew Lloyd Webber would watch our show.
I know he's out there.
And yours?
Yep. Wow. Yes, Emily.
Oh, so not a biased opinion at all, but Once on This Island's pretty far up there. Then we've got Shucked, love Alex Newell. Woo. And for a third on the list, I'd have to say Jesus Christ Superstar, just because I've seen it so recently and it was like, whoa.
Awesome.
Mind blown.
Cool beans.
Well, thank you, ladies, for being on. And there's a giant pot waiting over there for Andrew. So we will see you guys in just a few minutes. He may be a little parboiled.
We'll see.
Have you listened to Mix 96.9? A great variety of music.
Mix 96.9.
The best variety of the 80s, 90s, and more. Mix 96.9.
Welcome to Hollywood! What's your dream?
From the big screen to the Broadway stage, Pretty Woman the musical.
Pretty Woman, May 10th through 12th. Get tickets at BroadwayTheaterLeague.org.
You don't smell cooked.
Yeah, I do.
You do not. What great fun we've had today.
I know.
Talking about Cyrano and talking about Once on the Side. Oh, what if you took Cyrano and plopped him on the island?
Oh, dear. I think it'd be quite a battle, don't you?
I don't know if it'd be a battle or if the gods would start betting on Cyrano and Roxanne.
Ooh, they could very well. Yes,
I mean, you could totally multiply. I mean, it could be like a reality show then.
Oh, wow. I love that. Let's see.
So, James Clemmons, Sparkman, go out and support these programs. You know, we've been very fortunate to get most of the theater programs in our area on our show, and they've been fantastic productions, and these two are going to blow you away. Also, I love the Cyrano T-shirts that they have, and I love the props from Once on This Island.
I mean, these kids are our future. You know what I mean? They're not just future because they're on stage, but the things that they will bring to the community, and just the great experiences that they will take with them always. So.
Yes, you know, and it's kind of weird to say this, but I hope this being on our TV show gave them some experience they didn't have.
You want them to remember this experience?
I do. I mean, because lots of people don't get to do this.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I'm going way too deep.
Yes, you are.
So go see those shows. But meanwhile, we're trying to sell some season tickets. We've got season tickets on sale.
Yes.
We've got what is called the new mini season on sale,
yes.
which is our 3 week-long productions.
Which are?
6 Peter Pan and Les Mis. And the mini season is you can get the same seat Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday night of those performances.
Because we want to introduce people to getting season tickets during the week with the hopes that in the future, maybe we'll have all full week runs. Ooh.
That better be the future.
Okay, there we go.
And we also have our Pick 3s currently on sale, which, you know, mix your showtime, mix your performance, pick 3 shows, get your package, and you save some money.
All accustomed to your schedule, you know, just pick out the shows and we will fill them all up and get your seats and you'll have a great time. It's stellar. It's stellar.
I can just feel the defeat when you say that word.
Does it make you like crawl in your skin?
It does. It makes me want to go throw you in the large cooking pot over there. You're like Chicken Joe on Surf's Up.
Ooh, I know the perfect seasoning I need to cook in the pot. St. John seasoning. There we go.
I knew that's what you were going to say. So, you know, St. John's kind of Once on This Island.
It is. Oh my gosh, yes, exactly. So, what you need to do, visit BroadwayTheaterLeague.org and get your tickets today for your season, your mini, or your Pick 3.
And we will see you guys next week.
Ooh, see you soon.